If you need that, take a screenshot of that for your records if you need that for any reason. If not, you can always go over to YouTube. The replays are always over there forever and ever and ever. All right, good luck. Overlay, gone. There is a mini helmet divvy in there as well. Just in time. We'll do it like this. We're gonna start with Revolution. All right, and any teams coming off the board or whatever may be happening, I'll address that once we're done. Good morning, Whitney. Is your boy feeling any better? Oh, this will be difficult here. Okay. There's nothing in there. It's gone. So basketball, yes, Adam. But football kabooms are absolute. But basketball Revolution does have kabooms in them. We're trying to find some autos in here, maybe some shorter print, stuff like that. All right, nothing there. Like I said, basically the same break is pinned at the bottom of your screen, you guys. The only difference is that I don't have any more of this. So Resurgence replaces that. Resurgence, Topps Resurgence 24 is in there instead, which actually has a little bit more cards in it. So we'll just see. Good luck. It all starts here. How about that? Oh, there's a mini helmet divvy in there too. Okay. Chuck, good morning. Good to see you, Dallas fan. Get any new Ds lately? Chuck's got a nice, pretty good PC for his team. I will say that. Joe Mixon. Devontae Smith for the Eagles. New Wave Travis Hunter for the Jags. They do look good. I'll give them that. And James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. Starts it all out. Untamed, I'm kind of thinking I might. Now, I've got a football break pinned at the bottom right now, so we've got to do that one first. But I'm kind of thinking I might. Yeah, I am. It's either that or SpongeBob, one of the two. Leonard Fournette. I'm not super familiar with these yet, so I'm not going to know the numbered ones immediately. Mike Gesicki. Ooh, a little Cam Ward action on the New Wave. And Jaden Higgins. Well, look at that. A Travis Hunter and a Cam Ward to start it out. How about that? Smith is numbered. Good call. Out of 99, Devontae Smith. That's low numbered. Good call there, Small. That's why I guess that's the only one I didn't check. NBA, okay. Well, I know you like the Pacers. Andre Johnson, Rocket Ishmael, Josh Allen on the Stargazing, Kid Reporter, and a Mr. Tootin for the Jags. This Revolution basketball, that's usually a hobby I go ahead and get each year and open. It's got a good price point, and I like how the cards look. So I usually, if I like the look of cards, not necessarily always my one and only, I'm a collector first. So resale value and stuff like that doesn't always factor in immediately. I just like opening cards that I like. Khalil Shakir, Tyjae Spears for the Titans, Bruce Smith on the Gridiron Legacy, and a Elik Ayamanor. I think so too, Chuck. It's got a good price point on it, and I don't feel like I'm crushed at the end of opening that hobby box. no matter what's in it. Chris Godwin. How about a Tesla? That just looks good. I like you. Jaden Daniels on the futures. And a Will Howard for the Steelers. There you go, Ark Dissel. It's your boy. It's your boy, Arkham. It's your boy. Future Senator. Take care of Jaden, too. Why not? Right? He's going to have a touchdown this weekend. Tesla. Tesla's going to have a touchdown this weekend. I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. These packs aren't all that easy to open. They're slick. Thielen. Bobby Wagner. Jalen Hurts on the stargazing. And Tet for the Panthers. They look good. I'll give them that. Joe, we've got a few. We got a few. Joe, I think Dart is the next one. Or the current one. Bettis. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. Out of 49. Jordan Love, New Wave. And Pat Bryant for the Broncos. So we got two decently low-numbered cards in this. Lucas just got back, did rip the boxes. This is just the first box of this break. Or bundle box, I guess. I should say. Terrell Davis. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Tyreek Hill. And a Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Now our bonus pack. Bonus pack. This is just the first one, Lucas. Not a lot of Viking action yet. All right, we got DeForest Buckner for the Colts. That is out of $4.99. Calvin Ridley for the Titans is out of $4.99. And Kareem Hunt is out of $4.99. Bonus box, all numbered. Yesterday, I did pull an auto. It was out of just a regular pack. So, just so you know. Very similar break is pinned at the bottom, you guys. The only difference is that there's no midnight. I'm out of midnight, so I put Resurgence in it instead. All right, Phoenix International Mega time. Is that how it goes, Chad? I don't. This is the first time I've opened them, so empty. First card and regular pack. Okay. You've never. I thought I saw a video where there was an auto in the bonus pack. Aaron Jones, Geno Smith, Jordan Addison, Demario Davis, Russell Wilson, Honey Badger. Oh, what a way to start the morning. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Lucas. You want this. Gold. J.J. McCarthy, 10 out of 10. Just like that. Just like that. Very nice. Excellent. It's a nice card, bro. Congrats. Kyle Hamilton, Foye Olakun, Bobby Wagner, Jalen Thompson, Mark Andrews, Rashad White, and a Jalen Wright for the Finns out of 180. I got you, Chad. Okay. So it's always the first, when there is an auto in a regular pack, it's always the first card, and then you can hit basically some numbered ones or something like that out of the bonus pack. CJ Mosley, Jordan Love, Derek Carr, Terry McLaurin, Myles Garrett. Treasured tandems, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, not numbered. And a Tua that is numbered to 88. Yes, it is. It's true. It's true. Same basic break. Basically, the same break is in the shop, you guys. Only difference, there's no midnight. It's Resurgence instead of midnight. And there's a mini helmet divvy in there too. If that's your ties and Yahtzee. That's right. I did just say ties and Yahtzee. AJ Brown, Austin Eckler, Jacoby Brissett, Christian McCaffrey, Trey Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin, and our base rookie in this is a Will Shipley for the Eagles. Appreciate that follow, Rome. Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Patrick Mahomes, Trey Tucker, and Foye Olakun for the Jags. Connor, you're going to need some. You're probably not going to find a whole lot in 24. You're going to need some help in those 25 hobbies with the Browns, but they kind of show up a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Josh, could be. That's nice. That's good, Chris. We take those. Slabbed up. That's an excellent card. Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts, Christian Watson, Michael Pittman Jr. On the contours, I think that's numbered. Russell Wilson out of 80. Just what Arkham ordered. Is that? And 40 out of 40, Geno Smith for the Seahawks. Blevin, you did get one rookie out of that revolution, but they're a little quiet on you. They're being a little quiet. Arkham was talking about this earlier. He was like, you better get me a numbered Russell Wilson contours, or I'm done. We did it. All right, Origins is next. Good morning, Jess. Empty box. We still got two more hobbies after this. Samuel Darnold. Followed up with a Jalen Lane. I think Jalen Lane might be the new Theo Johnson. What do you think, Arkham? Can we roll with that? Jalen Lane for the Commanders. Going to Mr. Phillips. For the Broncos, R.J. Harvey on card auto for the Bronx. Rise to the Hall, Brett Favre for the Vikings out of 199. Little patch action there. Tet out of 149 for the Panthers. Matt Judon for the Falcons out of 225. There's a little Falcon action. And Tet on the base. Jay, I think what's happening there is that he's got continuity with their new starting quarterback. I think there's a trust factor there, potentially. You got a Tet base and you got a numbered Tet right here. And then there was a Tet in the Revolution, CJ. So a little bit. You're doing all right. Brett Favre. And we got two hobbies left, Midnight and Black. All right, going back to 2024 now. Okay. Midnight. It's the last one from the case. Something's in here, right? Something's in here. Arkham kept saying it over and over again. Michael Pratt's in there. Don't you do it, Michael Pratt. Don't you do it, Michael Pratt. Seems kind of thick. Empty box. Might be an RPA. Might be an RPA, you never know. Take a peek. No. I don't know what. No RPA. All right. Good luck. Braylon Trice. Running back. And what a running back it is. Eric Dickerson for the Rams. We take those, Cujo. That's nice. Good job, Midnight. You did a good job. QB. Dante Culpepper out of 25 for the Vikings. He had his day. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. He wanted it. He has the Bucks. He has the Bucks. Michael Pratt for the Bucks. Randy Moss and Chris Carter on the Midnight Constellations. Do you know how many times I pulled a Michael Pratt auto out of Midnight for Arc Dissel? That's probably number 8 or 9. He wanted it. He wanted it. He's sitting there. He's laughing, just like all of you right now, having a great, good old time. He's doing it too, and he has the box. Devin Leary out of 75. And a nice Drake May. Not numbered, but we'll take it. Arkham, why you got to do that to me? Don't you do that to me. Joe Boo don't like stuff like that. That's what it is. Well, let's get rid of that one. Joe Boo doesn't like stuff like that, you know? You had to be mean. And there was a Devin Leary in it. Connor, there's one box left. Don't give up yet. There's still a box left. You're not done yet. Arkham, stop. Just stop it. Don't tell these people this stuff. It's not true. That's the first Michael Pratt I've ever pulled Arkham. It's the first one. He's just making jokes, you know. Yellow gold JJ to start the day, Cade. This was nice, though. That's nice. And we'll go ahead and take care of Braylon Trice while we're at it, too. Falcon showed up, but it's all defensive players. All right. Last chance. Good luck. Stop. Don't put that in there. Stop it. Empty box. It's not funny, Arkham. Stop it. Stop it, man. All right, we're starting out with Malachi Corley on the Givey. Out of 50. 21 out of 50 on the auto. Tet for the Panthers on the patch out of 149. Panthers did just fine, my friend. For the Colts, Latu on the auto out of 299. Arkham, I don't like you very much right now. Look at this card. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Jalen Royals on the RPA out of 199 for the Chiefs. He called that too. And our last card is Jake Ferguson out of 99. Sorry, Craig. No brownies in that one. They do tend to show up, though. I wouldn't say don't ever get them. But they didn't show up in this break. Look, Josh is like, oh, how about the Bears? Come on. Come on, the break's over. Let me have it. Come on. Come on. Everybody that didn't get a card, let's hear it. Get it out your system. There's another break pinned at the bottom of the screen. Travis. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. All right, let's do a recap here. It is, Jay, it's okay. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I called Panini and made sure that they put, I selected each one of these cards. I said, make sure this is in there, make sure this is in there. It's Primo Pratt's fault. Very nice. Very nice. Now I'm Pratt too. All right, recap, folks. Sorry if you didn't do that well. It's Arkham's fault. Russell Wilson out of 80. Tua Tagovailoa was out of 88. Calvin Ridley out of 499. Kareem Hunt out of 499. Matt Judon, Jalen Wright, DeForest Buckner out of 499. Geno Smith was out of 40, last on print. Tesla, Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce, Jordan Love. Derrick Henry was out of 49, 11 out of 49. Travis Hunter, Will Howard, Tootin, Cam Ward on the new wave, Jaden Daniels, Elik Ayamanor, Josh Allen, Devontae Smith was out of 99, Drake May, RJ Harvey, Brett Favre for the Vikings, Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys out of 99, Braylon Trice, Randy Moss and Chris Carter, Devin Leary, Jalen Lane for the Commanders on the RPA. Dante Culpepper for the Vikings was out of 25. Vikings did absolutely great. Jalen Royals out of 199. Michael Pratt, that's going right to Arkham. I'm going to sign it, Arkham. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. And when you get it, you're not going to be able to move it or anything. It's just going to have Primo at the bottom. You're going to have to send it in and grade it and see what they come back with. Maybe they'll come back and say 10 out of 10 inscribed. Corley. Was out of 149. Latu on the auto for the Colts out of 299. Eric Dickerson auto for the Rams. That's nice. And the gold J.J. McCarthy, 10 out of 10, last on print. Rookie for the Vikings. So let's get that out of there. And this Disney will be out of a fresh case, you guys. Disney is in the shop, and it is about to be pinned. It's pinned right now. All right, so let's do this. All right, ripping time is upon us. If you need to take a screenshot of that for your records for any reason, feel free to go ahead and do that. If not, all replays are always on YouTube forever and always. So don't worry about that. Disney is out of a fresh case. It is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and you've got your pick of the litter right now. Good luck. I'm taking the overlay down. We're going to rip. We're actually going to do, you know what? I'm going to mix it up. We're going to do Resurgence first on the hobby end of things. Phoenix Mega will be second, and then I'm going to do this. All right. Good luck, everybody. Debut edition. That's what you got to do right there. When you go with your spouse to Sam's Club, say it's the debut edition. It's the debut edition. Nothing in there. This is my last football break of the morning, you guys. Then we're doing Disney. So that's what we're transitioning into is Disney. That's what's at the bottom of your screen right now. Good luck. There you go, Joe. That's pretty good. I like that. We're starting out with Sam Darnold. Josh Allen for the Bills. Not numbered. TJ Watt on the Stargazing. And Benjamin Morrison for the Bucks. And I'll try and check these as they go. See what's numbered, what's not. Stuff like that. Jacoby Myers. Tyreek Hill, that might be numbered. Nope. Jalen Hurts on the Stargazing. And Elik Ayamanor with the Kid Reporter. There you go, Titans. Disney break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now for anybody that's just getting in the room. I got to imagine there's probably quite a few good ones still out there. It hadn't been up there all that long. A.J. Brown, yeah. Savion Williams for the Pack. A Futures Jaden Daniels, and Pat Bryant. None of those were numbered. We need a Viking for our boy. He felt defeated. I don't want that to. I don't want him to feel that. We need a Viking. We need some kind of Viking action here. Derek, here recently, quite a bit. Prior to that, I don't know. She was kind of hit and miss, but here recently, she's been showing up a little bit. Now, the only thing I can say is the brand new case, so. You never know. Steve Young, Richard Sherman, not numbered. Bruce Smith on the Gridiron Legacy, and a Will Howard for the Steelers. Derek, you changed up your profile photo there. Fournette. Malik Neighbors, not numbered. Luther Burden III on the new wave for the Bears, and Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Who got the Chargers this time? Jaws did. Jaws got them. And why didn't this do what I wanted it to do? I'm going to try again. Being weird. Stop that. The Bears. Ricky Williams. Mason Taylor for the Jets. CJ Stroud Stargazing, and a Trey Harris for the Chargers. Kid Reporter. Okay. Okay. I don't know that theme. No one never heard of it. I don't even know what that is. What's Oscar Mayer? Derek, I said you changed your profile pic. Nope, never heard of it. Never heard of it, Nolan. Nope, nope, nope. Joe, the first box wasn't. There was like 5 of them. This one's being a little stubborn. Chad, no. Arkham just... So no matter how many Disney breaks we get, he just went ahead and took... He said, I want every Pratt spot forever. So he just paid one lump sum, and they'll never be in there. We didn't even have to put them in there as a selection. Julian Love, Cedric Tillman, Terrell Owens for the Niners, and Kyle Williams for the Pats. Oh, there's 2 Derek J's. BF, what's up with it? Bro, it's my last football break of the morning. We're transitioning over into Disney next. That's where we're going. Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers. Travis Hunter, that looks good. Out of 49. Yeah, Jags. Last team magic. Little color match action, too. There's a numbered. There's a Micah Parsons on the new wave and another Trey Harris. Well, goodness gracious, Trey Harris. Take a break already, man. All right, bonus pack. Bonus pack. Good luck. We're starting out with CD Lamb. That is out of $2.99. Ooh, Mason. Look at that card. That just looks good. Mason Graham is out of $4.99, and Keon Coleman for the Bills out of $4.99. Not bad. That was a good little bonus pack. That's a bonus pack we take right there, folks. I don't know why that's a different color. Look at Jay. Jay's like, they're getting nasty. The Vikings are destroying this break. I'll give you credit, Jay. You let me get all the way through the bundle box before you said anything. Most people don't. They would have waited till like 2 packs in and been like, man, where's the Vikings at? Empty box. DK Metcalf. Anthony Richardson, Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, and a Devontae Adams for the Jets out of 180. That'd be awesome. I welcome that. I welcome a color blast right now. Look, Scotty's doing it for you, bro. See, Scotty's on it. Joseph Bosa, Debo Samuel, Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Quincy Williams, and Hufanga, and a Will Shipley out of 88. Disney is pinned at the bottom of your screen. This is the end of football here. It's Disney down there. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. Bijan, and Jameer. Justin Simmons, Montez Sweat, Stephon Diggs. We've got a rookie rising Jalen Polk that is not numbered, and Xavier McKinney for the pack out of 180. Lawn sweeper, you can usually tell by the change of the different color, things like that. That's usually how you can tell, but I've also opened enough of these that usually the back card is that card. In this particular box, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Harrison Butker, Chris Olave, Zach Moss, Nico Collins, and our base rookies, Johnny Wilson, So these last two packs should have numbered cards at the back. Long sweeper. But it all depends on what you're opening too. Joe Mixon, DeAndre Hopkins, Khalil Mack, Dre Greenlaw, Trayvon Walker, Micah Parsons, and a Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers out of 180. A lot of 180s in this one. Can we get a 1-1 or a gold or something? Come on, man. Auto, something. Baker Mayfield, Darius Slayton, Justin Jefferson, Ramondre Stevenson, Ty J. Spears. We got a Contours, Blake Corum, not numbered for the Rams. And a Tip Ryman out of 180. It was just the 180 box, apparently. It just is what it is. All right, there's nothing left but hobbies now. We're going to start with Resurgence 2024 and work our way into the 2025. Vikings are destroying this break right now. It's unbelievable. It's nasty. There's our RPA. Emptiness. This would be the box of Theo, Eddie. This would be the box of Theo right here. You're looking at it. Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, a Ladd McConkey refractor for the Chargers, Peyton Manning, Braden Fisk, and Jacob Cowing. I've opened a lot of them, Whitney. It's just because it's the pack's thicker. That's all. The Chef, do you have a team in this? Oh, you have two teams in this. Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, and Tom Brady. Torrey Holt, I thought that might be an auto for a second, on the refractor for the Rams. Jacob Cowing out of 249 for the Niners. Luke McCaffrey and Nate Wiggins. Hang on, I feel like I need to do something real quick. Give me 1 second. It won't take that long. Give me 1 second. I feel like it's needed. Plus Whitney's here, so. All right, I feel better now. Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, and Will Levis. It was not Joe. Uh-oh. Out of 25. 25 out of 25. Howie Long. Very nice. There you go, Raiders. There's a little something, something. Keon Coleman on the Voltaic. Jatavian Sanders and Terrion Arnold. It's Joe Boo. It's Joe Boo. Nolan. Maybe. Joe Boo does what he wants. Joe Boo Boo. Primo Boo Boo. A Boo Boo. Richard Dent. Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore. John Randall. Champ Bailey out of 275. A lot of legends here so far. Rob Gronkowski, Ben Sinnott, and Graham Barton. Kickflip, I appreciate that. Thank you. If you have any questions or concerns about anything, just let us know. How have you done? Have you gotten anything good along the way? Hey, boo-boo. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. has entered the room. There's a givey for Sword in the Stone and Turning Red. in your upper left-hand corner. Thanks, Mrs. Daryl Rivas. James Harrison, Luke Keekley, Walter Payton. Wow, get after that, Givey. Goodness gracious. Chris Carter, look, Viking. Paid dog. And what's going on here? The Chef. Steve Young, gold out of 50 on the Glimmering Gleam. Anthony Gould and Javon Bullard. That looks nice. This is exactly the way we want this to go, Joe. Don't be one in here. Please don't be one in here. Because usually that means a good RPA. I didn't do SpongeBob because of the comments y'all gave me. I was like, oh no. Keyshawn Johnson, Terrell Owens, Howie Long, Marcus Allen, Xavier Worthy on the refractor, Will Levis, Audric Estime, and Ray Davis. See, now that's no, the Chef, stop that. Arkham, what have you started? Man. There's about a 99% chance. 99% chance that there's an auto in this pack. Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Ben Sinnott out of 249 for the Commanders, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Circuit Breakers, Mason Smith, and Jalen Wright. Okay. Still intact. RPA is probably a good RPA at this point. It is, Whitney. It kind of is. Or it's Beanie Babies with that you can carry on your purse. Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Malachi Corley on the refractor, Bryce Young on the Voltaic refractor, Isaiah Davis, and Roman Wilson. I never got a Furby. I never had a Furby. I wanted one. But it was when it was crazy time. It was craziness time. I don't even know if they were actually cool or not. I had a Tamagotchi, though. Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Rob Gronkowski on the refractor for the Pats, Jim Kelly conductors, Chris Braswell, and Joshua Carty. All right, we're going to do the switcheroo. There's probably an auto in that pack. So it should be auto RPA. Ed McCaffrey, Edrin James and Marshall Faulk, Lawrence Taylor, Trevin Wallace out of 149 for the Panthers, Terrell Davis on the Glimmering Gleam refractor, Tyke Smith, and Troy Faltanu. We still got two hobbies sitting over there. And it was all you needed, J&J. You had a good old time. The days when we had to entertain ourselves with imagination. And boy, we got good at it. Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, CJ Stroud on the refractor. Oh, yeah. Josh Carty for the Rams on the auto. That RPA something. Devontae Walker, Darius Robinson, and Eichenberg. The RPA is something. I don't know what, but it's something. It's somebody relevant. I can confidently say it's not Michael Pratt. Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Patrick Paul, Bub Means, Bryce Young on the conductors, I need a hero. It's Jacob May out of 125 for the Pats. The Pats are possessed by Ark McDissel. It's Drake May. There he is. It's true, it's true. Y'all would have enjoyed Pratt better. Y'all would have enjoyed, you would have had more fun with Pratt. But we're not done yet. We got two hobbies over here. Origins is next. Looks like that Gibby's got about 9 minutes left on it for the Sword in the Stone and Turning Red in the Disney Break empty box. So it's a Pratt type of day, huh? Jets get another little something something. Mason Taylor on the RPA. For the Chargers, Trey Harris on the auto. Look at you, Jaws. Will Howard on card auto for the Steelers. That is E. Jalen Royals, you might be right. On the patch out of 199 for the Chiefs. Zaire Franklin out of 225. Graham Mertz for the Texans out of 75. And the base rookie of Pat Bryant with the kid reporter for the Broncos. Oh, man, the Vikings are struggling. Maybe you're right, dude. Maybe you're right. But there's still one box left. I'm not done. I'm not giving up for your sake. I'm not giving up. Jalen Royals has been dubbed the new Theo of 2025, folks. You heard it here first. Here's the new Theo. Arias, nope, not really. I mean, yes, there were a couple, but not anything that's like, oh my God. Nothing like that. Origins did do a good job of that, Whitney. All right, we got one hobby left. One hobby remains. It's black. That's kind of chunky. Empty box. That's kind of chunky. Look at the Jets. Malachi Corley for the Jets. That's a big old card, too. Out of 240 on the auto for the Jets, Malachi Corley. For the Giants, Jackson Dart on the patch out of 199. Good time to hit that. Quentin Johnston for the Chargers on the auto out of 249. You had a pretty good break there. Jalen Noel. So, Lusk, if a character or movie has a triple auto spot, there's a triple auto with that movie on it with some other stuff on it, but it goes to that spot. Jalen Noel on the RPA out of 99. And Yaya Diaby for the Bucks out of 50. Jay, the Vikings destroyed it. Don't you worry, Jay. I got your back. I'm not gonna let it be like that. You watch, I got your back. I won't let it be. I won't let it stand. No Pratt, nope. It's all Arkham's fault. Every bit of it is Arkham's fault, I'd say. Let's use this. Some of these are real thick. They did, J&J. They did. They really did. I mean, I couldn't imagine the Vikings getting more cards in one break than this one. It was kind of crazy. Record setting, you know? All right, let's do what we call a recap. Okay, Disney is pinned at the bottom of your screen, folks. That is going to be the first 3 boxes out of a fresh case. Just so you know. Recap. All right, we've got Blake Corum and CD Lamb was out of $2.99. Mason Graham out of $4.99. Keon Coleman out of $4.99. Terrell Owens, Kyle Williams. Ladd McConkey and Will Shipley out of $88. Trey Harris. Luther Burden III. Jonathan Brooks. Devontae Adams. Mason Taylor. Omarion Hampton. Jaden Daniels. Tyreek Hill and Will Howard. Savion Williams. Elick Ayamanor. Josh Allen. Torrey Holt. Jacob Cowling out of $249. Ben Sinnott was out of $249. Zaire Franklin and Graham Mertz. Xavier Worthy. Steve Young was out of $50. Champ Bailey was out of $275. Jalen Royals out of $199. Joshua Carty auto for the Rams. Rob Gronkowski. Howie Long last on print out of $25 for the Raiders. Yaya Diaby out of $50. RPA Mason Taylor for the Jets. Malachi Corley auto out of $240 for the Jets. We've got Travis Hunter out of $49, 41 out of $49 for the Jags. Trey Harris on card auto. Will Howard on card auto. Jalen Noel out of $99 on the RPA for the Texans. Quentin Johnston out of $249 for the Chargers. Jackson Dart Patch out of $199 for the G-Men. And a Drake May 118 out of $125 RPA for the Pats. Good morning, Chris. I see you out there. Now, this break is full. We are going to rip it. Just give it a little bit of time. That break will go back in there. Okay? It's just going to take a minute. Mrs., just let me know when I can print, and I'll do that. Let's see. Did the break number get changed? Yes, it did. So let's take that down. Let's put that up. That is this break. All replays are on YouTube forever and always. It's live streaming on there right now. And like I said, just give it a little bit of time, you guys. This break will go right back into the shop, but Mrs. has to do a couple of things. Thank you, Mrs. And we're going to go ahead and get to ripping. Good luck, everybody. I don't have a sheet with your names on it yet. Mrs. is going to help me with that. As soon as she can get that up there, I'll print it out. That way, if I pull you something really crazy, I can look at the sheet and know who has them, because there's no way I could possibly remember all that stuff. But here's the first box. Absolutely ton. All right, we start out with Sebastian, Russell, Figaro on the refractor, Violet Parr out of 275 for the Incredibles. It's nice. Aladdin on the icons, and Baymax. And like I said, it'll go up there here in a little bit, you guys. Just give Mrs. a second. Aladdin, Simba, live action Simba, Pinocchio, Baloo, Emperor's New Groove, and Chef Gusteau. There's Ursula. Gazelle. Wow, right off the bat. Pocahontas. Hang on, missus. She just put that up there. We got a Pocahontas auto immediately. CM. Congrats. I see it, missus. Thank you. I'm going to print this out so I can see people's names. Okay, missus. It's been printed. What'd you do, Kraken? I don't even know who you got, bro. Let's go ahead and take care of that. That is Irene Bedard, voice of Pocahontas. First on print out of 25, orange. Congratulations. I'm going to grab that sheet. Taka, Pluto, and Izzy Hawthorne. So if she just did the sheet, that means that the next break will be up there very, very soon. John, just so you know, with Topps products, there's no such thing as a case hit. They're just all super short prints. So in Panini, there will be case hits like Downtowns and things like that. In here, they're just super short prints, and there's typically multiple ones. A case hit in Panini, there's probably only one of those. Most of the time, there's only one of those. Tanner, we really don't do that. We do a lot of breaks. We wouldn't even have time to go through all of that. I'm just being honest. That would be a huge, that'd be a lot to keep up with. Cinderella, Princess Jasmine, Sadness, Wally on the Prism Fractor. Next break is up there, you guys. Forky and Ambassador Helix. It's the same exact break. That'll be box 4, 5, and 6 out of the case. And we already got an auto. Sisu. Flick. Princess Jasmine. Pacha out of 75. 35 out of 75. We'll take that. Elio Solis on the Future Stars and Shan Yu. That's correct. So, depending on the case, some of the numbered cards will be in certain packs. This is, I think Tun's right. I didn't pay attention to it, but I think this might be an Elsa case. So when we see an Elsa pack, there should be a numbered card in it. Lightning McQueen. Captain Hook. Sebastian, Perdita on the Refractor, Snow White, and Violet Parr. Cruella de Vil, Samia, Prince Philip, Chief Tui, Wally on the Icons, and Maui. Bug's Life is a givey in your upper left-hand corner right now for the break pinned at the bottom. Gaston. Nemo on the Prism Fractor. Mufasa on the Refractor. Pain and Panic out of 199. Okay. Dumbo on the Iconic Moments. And Belle. This is Hercules right here. And let's go ahead and take care of Mufasa and Nemo while I'm at it. It's a good first box. That's what I was thinking, Ton. It's a good first box. We're not done yet either. We got some packs left. Wise, what's up, man? Kraken, I see you out there, brother. Russell. Moni, Animal, Jesse for Toy Story on the Refractor, Lady and the Tramp, and Ariel. I don't know why, but my brain said Fox and the Hound right there. I don't know why it did that. That's why I paused. Bambi, Remy, Jack par on the Prism Fractor. Our numbered card is Timon. Ooh, nice. Out of 25. Orange wave out of 25. Timon for the Lion King. That's a take those. Pluto and Judy Hopps. Not bad. It's a pretty good little first box here. And just so you know, in case anybody's wondering, you do get all cards, by the way. So Li Shang, Dash Par, Sarge, Clarabelle Cal, Cusco, and Eve. One pack to go, and then we got 2 more boxes of this. Oh, nice, Becca. Yeah, some of those spots go quick. If somebody's looking for them, that typically happens. Fix-It Felix, Alice, Cheshire Cat on the Prism Fractor, a Cruz Ramirez for Cars, Yzma, and Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And that's just one box. We got another one to do here. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Not only that, but there's a Givey in that break with about 12 minutes left on it for A Bug's Life. There should be a little pink bag in your upper left-hand corner right now. If you don't see it, leave the page and come right back. It's there. I can see it. Empty. Start out with a number card, why don't we? It is, Becca, it is. Wreck-It Ralph, Alice. When I first found breaks, I was already a collector. So when I found breaks, I was like, yep, I like this. Maleficent on the refractor. Whoa. All right, I'll just pull from the back. I don't know what's going on there. I know it's an Icons. Nemo. Genie. I think it's backwards. Mowgli for the Jungle Book out of 10. I'm super jealous for this. Oh, man, that's my favorite Disney movie. Who got the Jungle Book? The Break Room. Mark. 5 out of 10 Mowgli on the Icons. Wow. Oh, man. Nice hit. Becca, when you said, does it happen? Yep, it just happened. Nice hit. Mrs. Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Hang on. Terry. Absolutely. Congratulations. Elastigirl. Pocahontas. Glorden. Only Un Poco Loco and Jack Parr. Sven. Flounder. Mayor Lionheart. Elizabeth Swan on the refractor. Wade and Tramp. Ernesto de la Cruz. Genie. Lady Tremaine. Hiro Hamada on the Prism Fractor. Bell and Luca. Mrs. I don't know if you're trying to say something and it's not, and you're getting, if you're trying to, just put it in the spreadsheet if you're trying to say something. I can see it. Aladdin. Ham. Pumbaa. Ariel out of 199. They're not usually not backwards. Iconic Moments. 101 Dalmatians, and Jiminy Cricket was upside down. Win a Bug's Life, upper left-hand corner. And we do have another box in this. Same exact break as pinned at the bottom, folks, and this case is starting out hot. Oaken, Sebastian, Benjamin Clawhauser, Tomater on the refractor, Pluto, and Rafiki. Is it Jonathan? Cusco, Lord Gridgen, Keeley, Miss Piggy, Chief Powhatan, and Doc Hudson. You tell them, KW. You tell them. William Turner, a nice Mickey Mouse on the Prism Fractor. We take those. We certainly take those. We've also got an Edna Mode on the refractor. Elsa out of 275 for Frozen. Woody on the icons and Melee. Sorry if I missed something you guys said. Whenever the givey's up there, sometimes your comments go by real fast. Wally, Cheshire Cat, Trusty, Oaken on the refractor, Peter Pan icons, and Mowgli. Prince Charming, Genie, Elsa on the Prism Fractor, Sebastian out of 99. That's nice. Animated Sebastian. Emperor's New Groove and Timon. Blue, I'm doing it so you. What do you mean? I don't understand. Just a couple of base cards, Connor. Figaro, Taka, Jesse, Simba, Anxiety, and Rex. Terry. Oh, main characters, I usually do that with Blue. But the better question is, why do you care? Maleficent on the Prism Fractor. Horse Collar. The Mad Hatter. And Daisy Duck. We got one box left. The question is, why, Blue? Why? I must know. Well, you knew that they were refractors, and you knew that they, you had all the information there. I'm not buying it, Blue. I don't know if he's in here, Chef. Empty. Not yet, Arkham. Stay tuned. Miguel. Scorfano. Simba on the refractor. Genie. Numbered to 150 on the color match. Yep. We take those. Nemo. And PT Flea. Not yet, Stapes. We have hit them, not in these three boxes yet, though. If a baseball card shows up right now, this box is really doing something. Like wild. Finally a bug. Joy. Yen Sid. Woody, Lilo, Pocahontas, and Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey. That does go to Fantasia. Okay, Blue. Most people wouldn't know that it was a refractor. Or make the comment you made after. Megara, Peter Pan, Goofy, Wreck-It Ralph, Emino, and Mowgli. Take a little Ralph. There are variations of these too. But they'll be numbered to 265. Tigger, Dale, Ambassador Turias, Prince Charming on the Prism Fractor, Ursula, and the Colonel. Yes, Arkham did. Yzma, Ambassador Cuesta, Hiro Hamada, Daisy Duck out of 199. Look for the Bare Necessities, Iconic Moments, and Strip the King Weathers. Moni. Animal. No way. Look at that card. That is sick. 9 out of 10 Chef Gusteau. That is sick. Fred. That's sick. That is not normal. Congrats. That's nasty. Pain and Panic on the Refractor. Pluto and Nick Wilde. Very nice. Yeah, Arkham, it's getting crazy. Pluto, Pongo, Ka, Ramon, Miko, and Buzz Lightyear. Mirabelle, Doc Hudson on the Prism Fractor, Mr. Shmee on the Refractor for Peter Pan, the Colonel out of 275 Jungle Book, Mowgli, and Stitch. Yeah, it's got a lot of good cards in it. A lot of the main characters are showing up too. You didn't, Jamie? I'm sorry. One day you're going to say you did. Bambi. Yeah, Pocahontas. Remy. Li Shang. Alice on the Refractor. Joy and Zeus. Maleficent. Taka. Prism Fractor Melee. Oh, there's a Lightning McQueen. Out of 250 for cars. Pacha and Tinkerbell. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. Same one. Simba. Moni. Alberto Scorfano. Miguel. Kermit. And old Phil. Jacob, good morning. Defresh, that card's crazy. Prince, what's up? Grandma Tala. Alberto Scorfano, Genie on the Prism Fractor, Peter Pan on the Refractor, Once Upon a Dream, and Windy Darling. It's pretty good. Pretty good little 3 boxes there. Anybody new to this, I can't say that that happens every single time. But that was an excellent break. Very, very nice. We saw a lot of things we want to see. I'm going to do a quick recap of all this real quick. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. I don't know what characters are still there or not. But we'll just see here in a moment. There was one Hercules, Chef, that numbered. It wasn't Hercules himself, but it was the movie. It is. I said the same thing, Adam. Ariel out of 199. Jiminy Cricket. Hiro Hamada. Elsa's out of 275. Maleficent. Mickey Mouse on the Prism Fractor. Pacha's out of 75. Pain and Panic out of 199. There's your Hercules. Nemo. Mufasa. Wally. Violet Parr was out of 275. Genie is 115 out of 150. Color match. Elsa Prism Fractor, Sebastian out of 99, Refractor Peter Pan, Daisy Duck out of 199, Simba Refractor, Lightning McQueen was out of 250, Colonel out of 275 for the Jungle Book, Wreck-It Ralph Refractor, Genie Prism Fractor, Timon for the Lion King out of 25, Orange out of 25, Pocahontas Auto, Irene Bedard, first on print out of 25, Orange. Chef Gusteau, 9 out of 10. That's sick. That card's so sick. And Mowgli, 5 out of 10. On the icons. Congrats to all of those that hit. If you're one of those that did not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know. Thank you. So we are full here. We're going to run this one last time today. That'll leave us with 3 hobby boxes left. I'll run that sometime tomorrow. Okay. We may even start the... We may not start the morning with it, but I'll keep those to the side. Okay. Let me make sure this is right before I do this. Okay, and I need to put this up there. Take that down, put that up. It'll refresh here in a second, you guys. Ton, no, we probably don't have, TikTok's a little bit harder to get that. You have to update breaks and they have to be, it's a little bit more difficult than some other places where you just do whatever you want willy-nilly. There it is. That's the break we're in. Good luck, everybody. Katie, good luck. Mrs. will get the next last break of the day up there. And I'll print out the names once she's got it updated. It is time to get some ripping in. Just like I said, I'm just putting that up there so nothing's down there. 3 spots left in that mini helmet divvy. Good luck, everybody. It's ripping time. What do you think, Joe Boo? Can we get another out of 10 real quick? Good luck, everybody. I know some of you guys are new to rips, breaks in general. I know Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. Some of you may not have encountered Mr. and Mrs. yet. Just stick around. You'll see them. They're usually on Monday through Wednesday night and Saturday night. Empty box. I'm usually on in the mornings. Tuesday through Sunday. You should find me right here in the morning. Good luck. Pocahontas. Glorden. Sebastian on the refractor. Ka out of 250 for the Jungle Book. Very nice. Flit and Mr. Incredible. Me too. It's my favorite part too. No, it's not. It's pulling y'all really cool cards. That's my favorite part. And just so all of you know, I've been doing this for 3+ years. 238 Cards has been doing this for 5+ years. Cusco, we've been around a minute. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Keeley, Lord Gridden, Miss Piggy, Ariel on the icons, and Donald Duck. Sorry, missus, I couldn't see it. That's my bad. We're good. Nolan, it just says that so I can print the sheet out. But way to be on point out there, just sitting and chilling and like, whoa, hey, whoa, Peter, what? I need to know what's going on here. Congratulations, Nolan. Jeannie, Lady Tremaine, Aladdin, Benjamin Clawhauser, Iconic Moments, Baymax, and Major Olga Solis. Hang on one second, you guys. Ham, Pumbaa, King Louie, Elizabeth Swan on the Prism Fractor, Pluto, and Moana. So, like they said earlier, with Elsa, there should be numbered cards in the Elsa packs out of this case. There are cases that are set, the way it's set up is sometimes the numbered cards are in the Woody packs, or sometimes they're in the Goofy packs. It just depends. Moonwind, Frozone, Minnie Mouse, Perdita, out of 250, Pinocchio, and Princess Aurora. And just give Mrs. a second, you guys. She's going to put that break back up there again. Ambassador Teigman, Kronk, Fufu, the White Rabbit on the Refractor, Cusco, and Jack Sparrow. So it just depends, Nolan. So it depends on the case. So just so happens this case is an Elsa case. So all the Elsa packs should have a numbered card in them. William Turner, Flounder, Mayor Lionheart, Ernesto de la Cruz, 22 on the Future Stars, and Piglet. King Louie, Chicken Little on the Prism Fractor, Lady on the Refractor. It just looks different. I don't know why. It's just because it's going the other way, I think. Chip, Moana, Out of 275, Megara. It threw me off there for a second. I was like, what's going on here? My bad. Little Chicken Little action. Tala. Grandma Tala. Beast. Mike Wazowski. Wally on the refractor. Frozone and Olaf. Here's a little Wally. Wally's a fun movie. A lot of these are fun movies. Lloyd Christmas in the house. What's up? Rapunzel. Powerline. Beast on the Prism Fractor. Goofy out of 50. Gold out of 50. Goofies we take around here. I'm pretty sure that's Arkham, but I need to grab the sheet. Iconic moments. Joe Gets in the Zone and the Muses. I got you, Lloyd. I'll see that when it's all said and done. So that means there's only 2 spots left in the mini helmet divvy. Is it? Okay. I couldn't see. I didn't see anybody else get spots. So, Rabbit, Ariel, Carl Fredrickson, Pepita. I got you, Wally. Donald Duck on the icons and Wendy Darling. Thank you, Mrs. Moonwind, Frozone, Oaken. Princess Ada, Cinderella, and Slinky Dog. That's Mister's favorite character in Toy Story is Slinky Dog. Mine's Buzz Lightyear. I know, I'm boring. Let me grab that sheet. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom, folks. Sorry it took a second. That's okay. We'll be all right. You've got your chance at your movie right now. Hurry. Box number 2. Elsa right on top there. Empty box. Number card right off the bat. Luca is a givey in your upper left-hand corner. That's a good little one right there. That's what they should be, J. Ray. Elastigirl, Lilo, Glorden, Pinocchio. Oh, that's nice. 8 out of 101. Who got Pinocchio this time? D Fresh. We take those, bro. Sig, yeah. Yeah, first break had 2 out of 10s. Auto, yeah. Piglet and Joe Gardner. These are some of my favorite ones. These they're not as low numbered as some of them go, but this variation is one of my favorite ones. Beast. I don't know why, but that looked not focused. Minnie Mouse. Ham. Princess Jasmine. Daisy Duck. And Kanga and Roo. Keeley. Miss Piggy. Elizabeth Swan. Cusco on the Prism Fractor. Stitch and Tomater. Luca is a givey in your upper left-hand corner for the break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Taka, Lord Gridgen, Joy, Jesse on the Prism Fractor, Toy Story, Rudy, Emperor's New Groove, and Horace, Horsecollar. Bambi, Jesse, Pumbaa, Tramp out of 50, Gold Wave out of 50. These boxes have been pretty good. Ralph on the icons and Lady, and I'm talking about the first three too. Little Gold Wave action. Peter Pan, Simba, Miss Piggy, Mickey Mouse on the refractor, we take those. Iconic Moments, It's Dinner Time, Emperor's New Groove, and the White Rabbit. What'd you hear, J. Ray? What'd you hear? First time hearing of it. Oh, nice, OJ. That's fun. Oh, yes, they will be, J. Ray. Yep. Beast, Simba, Ham, Baloo, Lion King Iconic Moments, and Hercules. Blue, so if are you talking about the different numbered or different colored cards? It's just based on the number that they are. So you've got Gold Wave 50, Perdita is out of 250, pink. So that's the difference, is the number that they are. Sadness. Jiminy Cricket on the Prism Fractor. Foo-Foo. Prince Charming out of 299. Pluto and Edna Mode. Sig, this would be the break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen would be 7, 8, and 9. Got it. I want to be like you, King Louie. Moonwind. Psy and Am. Lord Gridgen. Governor Ratcliffe and Princess Atta. It's Frozone. Mayor Lionheart. Rafiki on the Prism Fractor. Uh-oh. Little numbered Miss Piggy. Yeah, on the pink too. Color match. Out of 250. Miss Piggy. Elastigirl and the Magic Broom. It's the Jungle Book. Give. I like a lot of Disney movies. But my favorite's the Jungle Book. Ernesto de la Cruz, The Genie, Lightning McQueen, Captain Hook, Forky on the Future Stars, and Dumbo. Rapunzel, Flick, Simba on the Prism Fractor, we take those. Elsa on the Refractor, Jasmine, and Mufasa. Not too bad. We got one more box here, folks. The break at the bottom. I missed it, J. Ray, because there's a giveaway. I'm sure it was pretty good. But if I know you, don't put it back in there. If I know you, it doesn't need to be repeated. All right, here we go. Pinned at the bottom of your screen, same exact break as what I was trying to say. It'll be box 7, 8, and 9. Empty. Good luck. Let's do, Abby. Let's do. Minnie Mouse. Ambassador Teagman. Cheshire Cat. Dale out of 299. Lodo and Riley. So we got a Dale out of 299 to start it out. Kronk. Fufu. Grandma Tala. Beast. Kronk. And Rhea. Ariel. Carl Fredrickson. Pinocchio. Prince Charming on the refractor. Alice on the icons. And King Triton. I don't know why I'm having to... why they're like that. Nice, Riley. Adid. Pepita. Aladdin. Pinocchio. Sebastian on the Prism Fractor. Sword in the Stone, Arthur pulls Excalibur. And Flash. You're going to be all right, J-Ray. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You're chilling here at 238 Cards with Primo and friends. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, there's a Simba sitting back there. There's been other ones too, Riley. I don't top load every card. Simba, a lot of them do end up getting top loaded though, you guys, just so you know. Baloo, but we'd be here forever if I did that. Cruella DeVille, Joe Gardner, out of 50. A lot of golds in these last couple of boxes. Grandmother Willow and Flo. When Luca in the next break has about 5 minutes left on it, there should be a pink bag in your upper left-hand corner. If you don't see it, leave the page, come right back. It's there. I can see it. Samia, Prince Philip, Chief Tui, Dumbo on the refractor. Take those. Mickey Mouse on the icons, and Louisa. Appreciate the follow, Andrew. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me so far. Not even a base card. Who'd you get again? I'm going to try to will it. Who did you get again? I'm trying to will it with my brain. I need to know who it is, though. With the powers that be. You got Ratatouille. You got Ratatouille. You got something else, too, didn't you? Or did you just get that one spot? I'm not sure. Good luck. Mike Wazowski. Rapunzel. Powerline. Oh, baby, that's a nice card. Oh, man. What's going on with this case? Going to Arkham, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Mickey Mouse for the Texas Rangers. Those are super short print, you guys. Those are big cards. Those are big cards. Mickey's got another one. Arkham's got another one. So it's a Michael Pratt card. He won't want it. It never happened. Okay. Iconic Moments, Toy Story, and Vanellope von Schweetz. Rabbit. Dr. Facilier on the Prism Fractor. Magic Broom on the Refractor. Uh-oh. No way. No way. No way, dude. Out of 25 iconic moments, the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book wants to show up today. Who got him this time? Oh my God, it's Arkham. 21 out of 25 iconic moments. Jungle Book, Bare Necessities. Pluto and Mad Hatter. That's cool. You couldn't have, there probably isn't a better iconic moments than that one, to be honest. The Bare Necessities, that's an iconic moment. It is blue. The other one I pulled was out of 10. And Mr. pulled the 101. Gaston, Ursula, Gazelle, Genie on the Refractor, Dot, and Anxiety. Yeah, there is, Toe. There is. I'm biased, though, because that's my movie. Cinderella, Princess Jasmine, Winnie the Pooh on the Prism Fractor. It's something. William Turner out of 150 for the Pirates. Sully and Quasimodo. Winnie the Pooh Bear. KB, I sure can. Yes, I can. I try not to do every single card. They will be eventually. I just, you know what I mean? If I did all of these cards I have, we'd be here forever. But I got you. I certainly can. We have a team that does it after the fact, just so you know, KB. But there you go. Not a problem. Sadness, Sisu, Flick, Princess Jasmine, Wreck-It Ralph iconic moments, and Nala. And we're down to one more pack. That's right, Scotty. Lightning McQueen, Captain Hook, Benjamin Clawhauser on the Prism Fractor, Mufasa on the Refractor, Pluto, and Bagheera. No Ratatouille. I'll find a way to get you something, Ratatouille. One way or the other, I'll find a way. It happens, Margs. It happens. It's just how it goes. Do a recap of this. But you also, it could have went the complete other way. Just like in the last break, and out of 10 one showed up, probably worth a couple $100. Yeah, it's pinned at the bottom, Mar. It's pinned at the bottom. And every movie isn't going to hit. It's just not reality. There aren't enough cards for that to even happen. So it's what a break is. Miss Piggy out of 250. Beast. Dale out of 299. Simba. Elsa. Mufasa. Dr. Facilier. William Turner out of 150. Mickey Mouse. Joe Gardner out of 50 on the gold. Mickey Mouse. Wall-E and Chicken Little. The White Rabbit. Perdita out of 250, Elizabeth Swan, Ka out of 250, Dumbo, Jiminy Cricket, Prince Charming, Tramp out of 50. What are you talking about, Tanner? If you have another comment, I don't see it. Megara out of 275, Sebastian, Goofy out of 50, Pinocchio out of 101. Winnie the Pooh. Iconic moments out of 25. 21 out of 25. The Bare Necessities. And Mickey Mouse for the Texas Rangers. That's pretty nasty. Oh, William Turner. All right. I think we might be closed. That's what it looks like on my end. I just need to confirm it. I started working and they sold out. Yes, V, I got you. Thank you. V closed us out, everybody. So this is the last break for me today. I'll be back on tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock Central Time. Noah and Kobe will be on only a few hours from now, probably about 5 hours from now. Noah and Kobe will be on. So be on the lookout for that. I'll print out the sheet as soon as Mrs. Prints it out. Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. are very busy people most of the time. I don't even know if she'll see it, but everybody, please thank Mrs. She helps orchestrate a lot of this. So if you could, just for a second, put thank you, Mrs. in the chat, if she's out there. All right. We're going to rip, though. Good luck, everybody. And thank you for doing that. And Blue's in here still asking what a shadow box is. Blue, man, come on, dog. That's supposed to say thank you, Mrs. So I'll answer that when I see thank you, Mrs. Empty box.
You're welcome.
Look at this. See? Hi.
Hi.
Thank you, Mrs.
Can you read that?
Yes. Yep. All right. Good luck, everybody. Hang on. I need to bring this down just a little bit. I think we're good. And I need to take that off, and I need to put that up. Is that the right break? Yep. All right. Joy starts us out. Yin Sid. Terry on the refractor. Pinocchio is out of 275. We'll take that. It's a thicker card, Blue. It's like it's clear. I don't have one to show you, but I will. Grace, I don't, but I tell you what, give me 1 second. Pinocchio and 22. Typically, yes, they don't necessarily ask for these, but I think I can take care of that for you. What's the back end of your name here? Give me 1 second, Grace. Give me a second, you guys. It's Grace Boylan. Grace, are you in the break? Okay. I just want to make sure, because it would be really hard to do if you weren't. I got you. Got you. Pinocchio. Yeah, I got you, Grace. Thank goodness they don't, Arkham. And if they did, Michael Pratt would be on them. Lord Gridgen. Megara. Princess Jasmine. Elizabeth Swan. Princess Aurora on the icons and Christopher Robin. Samia. Prince Philip and Chief Tui. Elastigirl on the refractor for the Incredibles. Moana iconic moments and Lodo. Let's go ahead and put Elastigirl up there real quick. Just because. All right, Sig, I got you. Bleep Frog, nothing crazy. Becca hit a decent one. Gaston. Mike Wazowski, Rapunzel, Figaro, Pluto, and Kermit the Frog. But nothing like crazy for Winnie the Pooh. Power Line, Captain Hook, Mike Wazowski, Ursula. Out of 99, 67 out of 99, Ursula, very nice. Winnie the Pooh icons and Sully. Sebastian, Tigman, Cinderella, Eeyore on the refractor, Emperor's New Groove, Bucky the Squirrel, and Marshmallow. Don't see a whole lot of Eeyore. Jesse, Mirabelle, Baloo, Cruella de Vil, Izzy Hawthorne, and Bucky the Squirrel. Trying for Dace, Pinocchio. We got, well, you know, maybe Keeley. Tramp on the Prism Fractor. Max Goof. Numbered Ambassador Helix out of 299. Icons Lightning McQueen and Elio. I think all of these are debuts, I feel like. The Elios. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like they are. You've got Aladdin. You've got Minnie Mouse. And I think that's it. And also, so you guys know, if you ever need to go back and see what you have, all you have to do is go to your main page, go to your orders, and then like you see the break number up there, that'll tell you. And then you can go to YouTube and check. Obviously, you don't want to do that when the break's happening, but you could. I know, Sig. I know. It's just their debut cards. They haven't ever made the card before. Aladdin, Tala, Pinocchio, Pocahontas on the refractor. We'll take that. Icons, Mike Wazowski, and Hey Hey. Appreciate the likes, everybody. Animal. Back-to-back animals. Luca on the Prism Fractor. Mufasa out of 250 for the Lion King. We'll take that. Iconic moments. That's Wally and Belle. Does the person on the front of the pack... So, yes. Not really. Does it really mean anything? No. But in certain cases, certain packs have... the numbered cards will be in certain packs. So, in this case that we've opened, Elsa has the numbered cards. But it doesn't... It's not always that way. Sometimes it can be Toy Story. It can be Goofy. It all depends. But typically, that's how it goes. Which you talking about this? Iconic moments? Hang on, Wazowski. You talking about that? It's not numbered or anything, but... Moni. Ursula. Gazelle. Carl Fredrickson. We've got Nakoma and Pacha. And we've still got 2 more boxes after this. Pepita, Yzma, Taka, Tamatoa, Minnie Mouse on the icons, and Gaston. Nice. Nice one. And like I said, you guys, a lot of these get top loaded after the fact, but for the sake of the break not taking forever and today, they don't all get top loaded immediately right here. I do my best to put the most important ones up there anyways. Not that your card isn't important. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying I'm trying to have a flow here. Lilo, William Turner, Keeley on the refractor, Prince Philip out of 150. That's a good looking card. Iconic moments. Is that? Yeah, Emperor. And Mufasa. Lauren, the vast majority of them do. So your refractors and all that stuff, even some of the base do, but not every single one does. I'd say probably 85% of them do. So your main characters and stuff like that definitely will, even if it's base. Flounder, Alice, Sven, Moonwind, Pluto, and Perdita. Fix-It Felix, Alice, Li Shang, William Turner on the refractor, Destiny, and Tamatoa. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oaken, Peter Pan, Timon on the Prism Fractor, Daisy Duck out of 99, 11 out of 99. Okay, okay, okay. Bambi on the icons, and Fufu. Bambi icons action. And, of course, Daisy. Okay, Sisu, Remy, Yen Sid, Goofy, Iconic Moments, that's Zootopia, and Mickey Mouse on the base. Sebastian, Benjamin Clawhauser, Alice on the Prism Fractor, Dr. Facilier on the Refractor, Pluto, and Elsa. I felt bad for the last time not putting Dr. Facilier in there. He's in there this time. Facilier's been top-loaded right here, right now. Just like that. It happened. It's true, it's true. Goofy, Sebastian, Wreck-It Ralph, Powerline, Simba on the icons, and Cruz Ramirez. See, like this should have a numbered card in it. Samia. Mowgli on the Prism Fractor, Chicken Little Refractor, and Fix-It Felix out of 75. Not bad. Cusco and Mr. Shmee. This is the card I wanna right here. I want Shmee. Even though the Jungle Book's my favorite, I think he's cool. I think I want a one-on-one Shmee. Do you, Sig? That's nasty. Did you get it here? I see a lot of the breaks here, but I don't see them all. Oh, that's awesome. How old's your son? Frozone. Benjamin Clawhauser. Terry. Miss Piggy on the refractor. Oh, nice. Okay. I was going to say, is your son the age where they can... He's not the age. He can't. Don't let him have that out of 5, Sig. Elsa and Pain and Panic. One day, though. One day. Prince Philip. Woody. Princess Jasmine. Wreck-It Ralph. Prism Fractor. Iconic Moments. Mother Gothel and Peter Pan. Take a little Wreck-It Ralph action. That's right, Sig. It reminds me of when I was growing up. I remember I was old enough to remember my dad picking up my toys and putting them on the shelf. Ones I just have laying around. I'm glad he did that with some of those. Come on, Black Dawn, let's get it. Dash Par, Li Shang, Yen Sid, Joy, out of 75. Take that, inside out. John Smith and Max Goof. Out of 75 is good. And we still have a whole nother box. Sarge, Clarabelle Cal, Ka, Beast on the refractor, Remy on the icons, and Eeyore on the base. Tara, the best way to store cards, in my opinion, is one of these and one of these. That's your best way. And have something of some stature to put them in. Whether even a shoebox would be fine. But you could get something maybe a little bit more than that. It's not needed, but one of these and one of these. That is your best way to protect your cards, in my opinion. One touches can be sketchy. One touches, there's nothing wrong. I mean, if you just want to look at the card, fine. It looks better in one of those. But as far as keeping the card in the condition that it was, that's the best. I don't recommend putting them in plastic sleeves and in binders. I don't recommend that. It is a fun way to look at them. And now we're much more advanced where you can get binders that you can put these in. So if you want to flip through and look at your cards, there's binders that will fit top-loaded cards now. All right, the finale, empty box. I do have 3 more for tomorrow. Sigs, if you have like a really good collection, you want to get like a real box to put them in, like one that you have to open with a latch on it and stuff. Glorden, Emperor Kuzco, Lord Gridgen, Pumbaa on the refractor. I see you, Katie. Grandmother Willow and King Triton. Come on, Stitch. Keeley, Miss Piggy, Chip on the Prism Fractor, Mr. William Turner out of 250, Mickey Mouse icons and Flash, Skylar. You might want to look that up if you do. It could be worth $5 or it could be worth something else. It all depends. Depends on what it is. A 101 out of 2024 Topps Chrome Mickey still has a bounty of it of $500,000 on it right now. Dale. It is blue. Ambassador Turios. Aladdin. Flounder. Out of 30. We take those. Who got the Little Mermaid this time? It's Arkham. Donald Duck on the icons and Olaf. So Skylar, that just might be part of the set, and Mickey is number 1 of the set. I don't know. I can't see the card, but I've been collecting for a long time, so I kind of know what it could be. Gracie does all right. He's calculated, you guys. Arkham does it just about as good as anybody could possibly ever do it. And he's a good person to boot. I'm sure that doesn't hurt either. Yzma, Ambassador Cuesta, Hiro Hamada, Maleficent, Cinderella on the icons, and the Muses. Cinderella. Ileana, yeah, quite a bit actually. We had 2 out of 10s in the first 3 boxes. An out of 25, a Mickey baseball, a Pocahontas auto, plenty. Elizabeth Swan, Oaken, Sebastian, Benjamin Clawhauser, Lodo, and Wendy Darling. KB, there's a Mickey Mouse 101 that's still out there that I think still out there from the 2024 Topps Chrome Disney. It has a $500,000 bounty on it. Wall-E, Piglet, Luca on the refractor, Flash out of 199, okay. Kronk and Slinky Dog. B5, it's Arkham. It was the Rangers. KB, somebody has to be. William Turner, Sven, Flounder, Lionheart, Dot, and Flo. He's hit 3, Sig. Ernesto de la Cruz, Genie, Lord Gridgen, Rafiki on the refractor, Sully on the icons, and Louisa. 2 of them are out of 10. Cheshire Cat, Prince Charming, Genie, Ham on the refractor, Toy Story iconic moments, and Riley. Got 3 packs left. Figaro. Taka. Yes, I think she was in the last break, Arkham, I'm pretty sure. Jesse, Cusco, Pluto, and Rhea. Grace, Simba, Wreck-It Ralph, Alice, Christopher Robin, be low numbered. Perfect. Out of 50. Christopher Robin out of 50. You don't see him enough. Alice on the icons and Vanellope Von Schweetz. Gold out of 50. Christopher Robin. Give her the flounder. Okay. Hang on. I'm going to make a note of that before I forget. What's the back end of your name here? I need to check that out real quick. We got 1 pack left. KB Custom. SLA. KB Custom. SLA from Arkham. I got you, bro. Thank you. Terry, Elastigirl, Pocahontas, Jiminy Cricket on the refractor, Sword in the Stone iconic moments, Tara, something. It's something. And Mad Hatter. Here, I'll go ahead and take care of it for you. It'll be top loaded later, but I can take care of it. It's the end of the break. And I'll take care of Jiminy Cricket too. Becca, there. Like I said, if you just want to come back and hang out with us, Noah and Kobe will be back on tonight. Like I said, Noah's Mr. and Mrs. Son. Kobe's his best bud or his friend, and they'll be on the night and tomorrow night. I'll be on tomorrow morning. So there's plenty of time and places to find us. Let me do a quick recap, and that's going to KB. That I don't know if you saw that or not. Oh, yeah, you did. So that's yours from via Arkham. 19 out of 30. I'm going to put a post-it on it now so I don't mess that up. So that'll be headed to you. Thank you, Arkham. And we'll do a recap here. And we've got 3 boxes left tomorrow morning in that case. We'll just see what's left, you guys. It's been a good case so far. Let's see what it ends with. You never really know. But it's been a good case. I'm going to do a quick recap here. If you guys need to go back and see whatever you like replays and stuff, all this stuff's on YouTube, so you guys are good. Arkham, I'll have a good day, bro. I'll holla at you later. William Turner out of 250. Prince Philip out of 150. Pocahontas. Dr. Facilier. Daisy Duck out of 99. Bambi. Minnie Mouse. Chip on the Prism Fractor. Mufasa out of 250. Eeyore on the Refractor. Elastigirl. Ambassador Helix out of 299. You too, Lexi. Chicken Little on the Refractor. Fix-It Felix out of 75. Alice on the Prism Fractor. Flash out of 199. Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse. Cinderella. Mowgli. Jiminy Cricket. Iconic Moment, Sword in the Stone. Joy out of 75. Wreck-It Ralph, Prism Fractor. Pinocchio out of 275. A little bit of a color match there with his hat. Ursula out of 99. And Christopher Robin out of 50. And that was that. Again, I will be back on tomorrow morning around 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know if I'm starting with Disney or not, you guys, but we've got one more to do, so we'll do that at some point in the morning. Thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you're following 238 Cards. It's important, especially if you got into a break. That way you're not trying to figure out later, where was I? Ileana, you have a great day too. Becca, take it easy. I'm going to turn off YouTube.